marked by trials and triumph. Testify forever, you are chosen, you are crowned, and the glory of God rises upon you. Chosen one. There is a rhythm to heaven that does not match the rhythm of this world. While the earth counts by clocks and calendars, heaven counts by faith and obedience. That is why your journey has often felt out of sync with those around you. You saw others move ahead while you remained still. You watched doors open for them while yours stayed shut. You wondered if you were forgotten. But the truth is deeper. Your timing was never meant to be theirs. Heaven works with precision. The delay you endured was not neglect, it was alignment. Just as stars appear only when night falls, your season could only unfold when the world reached a particular hour. To rush it would have ruined it. To delay it further would have diminished it. And now, finally, the appointed time has arrived. There is a beauty in this timing. Chosen one. Think of a seed buried in soil. To the eye, it seems inactive, hidden, unproductive. But in truth, it is undergoing transformation. Roots are stretching downward, unseen. A stem prepares to push upward. If pulled from the soil too soon, it dies. But if left to grow in its appointed time, it becomes a tree. That is you. For years, you felt buried, but you were being rooted. For years, you felt invisible, but you were being prepared. And now, the stem has broken the soil. Your visibility begins. The ancient words recorded in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 remind us, to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. Chosen one, your time has come. The season has shifted. What once resisted you will now release to you. What once seemed impossible will now become inevitable. This is the rhythm of heaven when the season shifts. Nothing can stop the bloom. Think of Joseph again. Years in prison, forgotten and overlooked, until one day Pharaoh called for him. In a single moment, his life transformed. The years of waiting did not diminish the dream, they refined the dreamer. That is what has happened in you. Delay did not kill your destiny, it crafted your character. Chosen one. Patience is not wasted. While the world glorifies speed, heaven praise endurance. What you gained in waiting is priceless. Wisdom, discernment, humility, resilience. These are treasures no shortcut can provide. And now they crown you, making you ready not just for blessing, but for sustaining blessing. Consider the olive. It is crushed to release oil, but before crushing, it must first ripen in its season. Harvest too early, and the oil is bitter. Harvest too late, and the oil is lost. Only in the right season does the oil flow pure. That is why your crushing came when it did. It was timed for perfect oil. Now, chosen one, that oil flows. Do not despise the years behind you. Do not regret the roads you walked. Even the painful paths were part of the timing. You did not miss your moment. You did not fall behind. You are exactly where you are meant to be, stepping into destiny in the fullness of time. This season is not just about receiving promises, it is about manifesting them. Promises long held in your heart. Words whispered in secret. Visions that felt too distant, now they come alive. What you dreamed in night hours will unfold in daylight. What you whispered in prayer will shout in reality. What you hoped in faith will be touched in the natural. Chosen one. The timing of heaven is not random. It connects threads you could never weave on your own. Encounters you thought accidental are divine appointments. Delays you thought setbacks are hidden protections. Shifts you thought losses are strategic redirections. Heaven has been weaving it all into a tapestry. And now, as the season shifts, the pattern becomes clear. Look carefully, and you will see it. The people entering your life now are not by chance, they are assignments. The doors opening now are not coincidence, they are divine setups. The strength you feel now is not your own, it is grace for the season. Heaven's timing has activated everything in your favor. Chosen one.
Let's go higher, huh?
Do not rush.
You like going higher?
But also, do not hesitate. Move with the rhythm of heaven. When he says step, step boldly. When he says wait, wait faithfully. This is the dance of destiny, trust,
Cosmic dance
obedience,
of destiny.
alignment. And when you move with heaven's rhythm,
Maybe I'll want to know it.
you will always find yourself in the right place at the right time. Think again of the eagle. It does not flap endlessly,
Think again of the
exhausting
eagle.
itself. It waits for the right wind. When that current arrives, it spreads its wings and rises effortlessly. That is you, beloved. You are not called to strive endlessly. You are called to discern the wind and rise with it. That wind has come. Stretch your wings.
He's making fun of
Trust the current. Rise. Your story is entering a chapter where acceleration will surprise you. Years of waiting will suddenly break into days of fulfillment. What felt stuck will move quickly. What seemed blocked will open swiftly. This is the paradox of heaven's timing. Slow preparation, sudden manifestation. That is why you must remain steady. Do not let speed unbalance you. Stay rooted. Stay humble. Stay aligned. Chosen one. Heaven has not only prepared the blessing, it has prepared you for the blessing. Many desire crowns, but collapse under their weight. You, however, have been made strong enough to carry it. The pressing that once broke you has now built you. The waiting that once wearied you has now strengthened you. The silence that once hurt you has now tuned your ear to his whisper. Now step into this moment with confidence. The season is yours. The time is now. The rhythm of heaven is playing your song. And all of creation leans forward to see you rise. Lift your eyes. Chosen one. The horizon is glowing. The soil is breaking. The oil is flowing. The table is prepared. And the time, your time has arrived. Chosen one. There are numbers that echo through eternity. They are not random, not meaningless, but carry weight in the spirit. Heaven speaks in symbols, and numbers are one of its purest languages. They remind us of God's order, his cycles, his divine rhythm. And in this moment, a number has been marked for you as a prophetic act, a seal upon what heaven is releasing. You have walked faithfully through fire. You have endured storms that would have broken many. You have been pressed, refined, and shaped. And now, heaven says, the seal must be written, not just in the unseen, but declared with your own hand. You did not survive by accident. Every tear you cried became water for the soil of your destiny. Every wound you carried became an opening for light to shine through. What you thought were punishments were actually refinements, chiseling away what did not belong so that only what was pure could remain. The seal is not placed on something fragile, but on something proven strong. And you, chosen one, are strong enough to carry it. Remember how the potter works.
Where the strength comes
Clay
from.
must be pressed,
You can actually
reshaped,
get physical bodily
and even
strength
broken
from
before it becomes a vessel fit
the
for
work.
use. At times you felt crushed under his hands. But now you see the truth. The potter was never discarding you, he was shaping you. The seal that heaven speaks of now is the final mark that declares, this vessel is ready. This one is chosen. This one will pour out oil that never runs dry. Chosen one. The seal also means ownership. What is sealed cannot be claimed by another. What is sealed belongs to the one who marked it. That is why the enemy's accusations no longer matter, because you bear heaven's seal. You are marked as belonging to God. And no chain. No curse. No lie. No opposition can change that reality. The mark is eternal, visible in the unseen, undeniable in the spirit. And let this encourage your heart. The seal is also protection. Just as letters sealed by a king could not be broken except by the one they were sent to, so too your destiny is sealed. It cannot be tampered with,
What to ask for?
delayed,
I don't know.
or destroyed by forces of darkness. The hand that sealed you is the same hand that guides
What
you,
life holds. Am I gonna
guards
lose my
you,
boys? Am I gonna
and
lose
carries
my
you
wife?
through every open
Am I
door.
gonna
You
lose
are
my
not
car?
only chosen, you
It's
are
very
preserved.
possible that I might lose
The
my
Word of
God, and
God
I served
declares
him
in the book of
my
Revelation
entire
chapter
life.
3 verse 8,
I didn't do it
I have
perfectly,
placed
no, I
before
didn't
you
walk
an open
in
door that no
morality.
one can shut.
I walked
Chosen one,
in faith.
this is your
the
season
direction
of
away
open
from evil.
doors. Not a single one, not a temporary one, but a
to
series
really
of
get
doors
power
ordained
and
for your
punch,
destiny.
You need
These
to
doors are not man-made,
not
therefore
only
no man
throw
can
the
close
punch,
them.
you
They
need
are
to
not
pull
granted
back
by
at the
circumstance.
last minute of the
Therefore
punch.
circumstance
So you're
cannot
not
take them
telegraphed.
away.
So you're not
They are
shown
not
in your
fragile,
moves.
they are eternal.
So you wanna
But doors in the Spirit are opened by faith and sealed by declaration.
everything
That
needs
is
to
why
be
heaven is
hesitated
asking for your
before it
prophetic
needs
act
to be
today, to
activated.
write,
Just like my
to
life
declare,
right now.
to mark this moment as a testimony. You are stepping into open doors that no one can shut. The number for this moment is 4,444. 4 is the number of stability, foundation, and completion of order. The earth has four
So I cut my
corners.
finger really bad.
The winds
Can't bend
move
it
in
anymore,
4
but it makes it
directions.
great.
The seasons shift in 4 cycles. To repeat it fully is to declare stability upon stability, foundation upon foundation, order upon order. It is heaven's way of saying, what is being opened now cannot be shaken, cannot be reversed, cannot be undone. Think of Noah. The ark rested on the mountains of Ararat after the flood. That moment represented stability after chaos, a foundation after storm, order after destruction. That is what this number means for you. The chaos is over. The flood has passed. The storm has ended. And now, your ark rests on solid ground. Chosen one. For too long, you felt as though every step was shaky. You walked on shifting sand, unsure if the ground would hold. But heaven says, no more instability. The ground beneath you is firm. The foundation under your feet is eternal. You will not fall. You will not sink.
Guys, most of the
You
stuff
will
I do
not
is
be
half-assed.
uprooted. Doors will open in this season that lead to stability,
The one thing I do
not confusion.
more than
Opportunities will come that secure you, not unsettle you.
talk,
Relationships will form that anchor you,
hit my knees.
not shake you. This is the fruit of your alignment with heaven's
You told me
order,
to read the word,
not
right?
fleeting
It said,
blessings,
read the
but
word
rooted
of
ones,
God.
not fragile
God
beginnings,
established marriage in the
but
Garden of
unshakable
Eden
foundations.
as the
Let your
union
heart
of
rest.
one man,
The striving
one
ends,
woman,
The chasing
Life.
ceases. The running
Our
stops.
entire life.
The doors prepared
Right?
for you are
You're not
already
saying He
open.
won't forgive you.
All you must do is walk through them with confidence.
I was like,
And when you walk
for your
boldly.
entire life. One
For
man,
behind
one woman,
those doors
entire life.
are answers to prayers
That's it.
you
In the book
whispered
of
years
Genesis,
ago.
Before the Ten Commandments.
Behind those doors are
The
alignments
law
you
was
never
there
thought possible.
before it
Behind
was
those doors
written.
are treasures
God's
you thought were
morality has
lost.
always existed.
Behind those doors is the destiny heaven promised long ago.
Forgiveness was
Chosen
always
one.
there.
Your season of
Before it was
almost
written.
is over. No more
And
doors
yeah,
half
he says
open.
one man, one woman, and
No
he
more
means it.
promises half fulfilled. No more
But that's for
foundations
you.
half
It ain't
built.
for him.
This number declares
You don't need to get married.
complete opening, full
We don't need to get
foundation,
married. Honestly, Jesus says
lasting
marriage, we don't.
stability. Write
There's
it,
one who you can marry
declare it,
that will never let you
seal
down.
it,
That
and
will
as a
never
prophetic act,
fail you in
comment
any kind of way whatsoever. He will walk
4,444 below. Let it be written in the Spirit that you agree with heaven's decree. Your doors are open. Your foundation is secure. Your destiny is established forever. Chosen one. Destiny has a rhythm, and you are walking in step with it now. You have felt the slow years, the pressing weight,
We have a lot of
the
conflict
silence of
to face
unanswered questions.
here on this
Yet all
stream.
along, heaven was not delaying you.
Conflicts are real.
It was preparing you.
The stakes
Preparation
are
is
real.
rarely comfortable, but it is always purposeful. The fire that seemed endless was the refining forge. The pruning that cut deep was shaping your branches for fruit you could not yet see. Now, look at where you stand. You are not the same person who began this journey. You are wiser, steadier, more resilient. The cracks in your heart have become channels for God's light to shine through. The battles you endured have given you a
I don't
warrior's
have any
strength.
chat, which makes my
And the waiting you
screen lame, so
survived
I'm
has
gonna
made
have
you
to fix that
sensitive
right
to
now.
heaven's timing in ways many never understand. The Word of God reminds us in the book of Psalms, chapter 30, verse 5, weeping may endure for a night,
It got in my spine.
but joy comes in the morning. Chosen one,
They said,
your
you're
morning
lying.
has broken,
We don't see any.
the long night has
anything
lifted,
concerning,
and
even though
joy
all the
has begun
concerns
to
were there,
bloom.
every single one of them.
But let me tell you something
They were
sacred.
like,
This joy is not just for
That's
you.
kind of way everybody does
The
it in my
testimony of your
relationships, too.
endurance
You look
is
all
meant
right,
to
dude.
ignite hope in
You look
others.
okay, keep moving.
Your story becomes a torch
Who
for
cares
another
if you're gonna
weary
die?
traveler.
But guess what? I
Your
walked right into
survival
death.
becomes the seed of another's
And
breakthrough.
because of my faith in
That
Jesus,
is the beauty of heaven's design.
I was lifted
What
up.
blesses you flows outward like ripples across a lake, touching shores you will never see. And here is where your role deepens. To keep the flow alive, to keep the flame burning. We walk
I'm gonna
together.
restart the stream
This
in
is why I
hopes
now
that-
speak gently about your opportunity to give, not as a burden, but as an invitation. Think of a tree. Its roots draw deeply from the soil, but its branches stretch outward, providing fruit for the hungry and shade for the weary. You
I'm gonna restart the stream
Two
so we can get some chat.
are
going,
like that tree,
even though I know
but the
nobody-
soil you draw from must remain nourished. When you give, you are feeding the very ground that has fed you, ensuring the tree never withers and that countless others find shelter in its branches. Think of a fire in the night. It has warmed you, comforted you, pushed back the darkness. But you know, fire fades without wood. Your donation is not obligation. It is simply placing a log on the flames. So the fire continues to warm others sitting in the cold night. Whether twig or branch, it matters. Every offering keeps the flame alive. Think of a river. You have drunk from its waters, and it has revived you. But a river only thrives when its flow is kept clear. When you give, you are not paying for water, you are clearing the banks, ensuring the stream keeps moving so others downstream can drink as freely as you have. And think of a bird. Its wings spread wide. It soars high above storms. But flight is only possible when both wings are strong. This mission is one wing. And you,
Apparently you can
chosen
go from
one,
0 to a complete site in
the
just a
other.
single prompt with
When you
Rift's
support,
Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be
you are
possible.
lending
Revive
strength
coding.
to
We'll
the
guide
wind
you
that
through
allows
how
the
to enable
message
the
to
live
keep
chat on a
flying
YouTube
higher.
live stream. If you find this
Reaching
useful, then
lands
consider subscribing and liking the video. It can be
carrying
annoying when the live
across
chat is
vast
disabled and
distances.
turned off, as in you can't
Notice
go
the
and chat
pattern.
and you can't go and chat with other
Beloved,
viewers. So we'll guide you through how you
gift
can go
is
and
never
enable it.
about
Go to the top right of YouTube and go and
It is
find the create
participation.
button, and you can click there.
It is adding your
Then you can go and
branch,
press go live.
your
You'll be
stream,
brought to the YouTube Live Studio.
your wing,
Scroll down and you can
your
select stream
root
settings
into
to the
something
left.
that
Here you can see the
continues to
title
grow
and press edit
and
to the right
expand.
and press customization
It
to
is
the
not
left.
required.
Make sure you go
It
and
is
enable
chosen.
live chat by clicking it,
It is
then
not
press save in the
purchased.
bottom right.
It is sown. And the fruit, the warmth, the water, the flight, these are
Jesus
shared by
is
all.
weeping and endeavoring
If
to
your heart
reach you
stirs,
right now. This
if
message
gratitude
is intended
cohesives,
solely for you.
then
If you
let it
disregard
flow into generosity. Give what you can. Give with
We'll
joy.
guide you.
Give as one who knows the weight of being chosen. Heaven does not measure the size of the gift. It measures the
We'll
love
guide you
behind
through
it.
how to enable
A single coin, a single seed,
the title and
a
press edit to
single
the
branch offered sincerely carries weight in eternity. And if you cannot give now, do not feel shame. You are still chosen. The fire will still warm you. The river will still nourish you. The wings will still carry you. Giving is never demanded, only invited. The choice is yours. And heaven smiles on every heart that listens sincerely. So, beloved chosen one, consider, place a branch on the fire, strengthen the wing of flight, clear the banks of the river, nourish the roots of the tree, and know that every act of generosity you sow ensures that others will taste fruit, feel warmth, drink water, and see the wings of hope soar. You are part of something eternal. What you offer is never lost. It becomes a spark that travels further than your eyes can see. A coin given in secret may become a stream of light in someone's darkest night. A gift released in faith may cross oceans and awaken a weary soul to hope again. Heaven multiplies in ways beyond your imagination. Think of it this way. When a farmer sows a single seed into the soil, he does not reap only one seed in return. The ground transforms it into a stalk, a harvest, an abundance that feeds many. So it is with every offering from your hand. Heaven never returns it empty. It grows, multiplies, and bears fruit long after you have forgotten the moment you gave. And one day, in eternity, you will meet those who were touched because you chose to sow, not pressured, not forced, but joyfully, freely, as one marked by love, chosen one. The path you walk is not ordinary. It has been marked by fire, refined by storms, and lit by the hand of heaven itself. The world cannot understand why you are still standing, but heaven knows, because you were never meant to fall. Every step you took was recorded. Every tear you cried was gathered. Every breath you prayed in silence was written in eternity's book. Your survival is not coincidence. It is proof of covenant. The God who called you did not abandon you in the wilderness. He held you when no one else noticed. He carried you when your strength gave out. And he whispered when the world's noise drowned everything else. That is why you are here, still chosen, still rising, still crowned, chosen one. Take this moment to breathe. Look back only long enough to recognize how far you've come. The pit you once thought would be your grave has become your testimony. The rejection that cut so deep has become the stage for your acceptance in heaven's courts. The shame that once silenced you has been transformed into authority. What you thought disqualified you has become the very reason you are qualified. The Word of God declares in the book of Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Chosen one. This word is your anchor. Fear is broken. Dismay has lost its grip. You are held in the hand that shaped galaxies, and no power of darkness can pry you loose. You are not fragile. You are fortified. You are not abandoned. You are upheld. Think of gold in the furnace. At first, it looks as though the fire will destroy it, but the fire does not ruin gold. It reveals it. The impurities melt away, leaving only brilliance. That is your story. The fire did not consume you. It revealed you. The trials did not erase your value. They unveiled it. The heat you endured was not your end. It was your unveiling. Just as the diamond is formed under pressure, so too your brilliance was hidden until the weight pressed you into shape. What seemed unbearable became the very force that unlocked the treasure inside you. Without that pressure, the beauty would remain hidden. With it, you now shine in ways you never thought possible. A living testimony of resilience. Chosen one. Think of the pearl in the depths of the sea. It begins as irritation, a grain of sand inside the shell. But with time, layers build. Pain is transformed, and beauty emerges. That is what heaven has done in you, turning your irritation into glory, your wounds into treasures, your struggles into strength. You are a pearl fashioned by eternity. And look to the pot of clay in the furnace. The flame hardens what was once fragile, shaping it into something that can endure. So it is with you. Before, you feared breaking. Now, because of the fire, you are strong, steady, unshakable. The same flame that threatened you has become the flame that completed you, sealing your destiny with permanence. Chosen one. Heaven is placing a charge upon your lips today. Words are not mere sounds, they are keys. When you speak in agreement with heaven, doors open. When you declare in faith, chains shatter. When you align your tongue with destiny, atmosphere shifts. That is why your declaration today carries such weight. At the end of this message, you will write a phrase, short but mighty. I stand firm. Long. Do not underestimate its power. These 3 words are not empty. They are covenant. They are declaration. They are a roar in the spirit. When you write, I stand firm, you are saying to heaven, I will not be moved by fear. You are saying to the earth, I will not collapse under pressure. You are saying to the enemy, I may have been shaken, but I will not fall. No, chosen one. The storms may come again, but you are rooted. The winds may howl again, but you are anchored. The waves may rise again, but you are unshakable. You are like a tree planted by streams of water. Its roots go deep, and its leaves do not wither. You will not be uprooted because your foundation is eternal. Remember David. He faced giants larger than himself, armies stronger than himself, betrayal deeper than wounds of flesh. Yet he declared, the Lord is my rock and my fortress. His strength was not in his sling, but in his God. And that same God is with you, saying even now, stand firm. Beloved, the battle is mine, Chosen one. This stand is not passive, it is powerful. Standing firm means you will not retreat into old patterns. You will not bow to lies spoken against you. You will not surrender your crown because of temporary storms. You will remain unshakable until what was promised manifests in full. Even now, I see in the spirit chains snapping from your ankles. The ground beneath you is stabilizing. The shaking that once terrified you is being replaced by an unshakable foundation. Heaven says, stand firm, and you will see victory with your own eyes. N, chosen one. The power of agreement is mighty. When you type, I stand firm, in the comments, you are not alone. Multitudes of chosen ones across the earth are standing with you. Your words become part of a chorus, a roar of endurance, echoing into eternity. You are not one fragile voice, you are a trumpet in an army. So, write it boldly, write it as covenant, write it with faith, and let heaven record your agreement. I stand firm, my chosen one. You have stood, endured, resisted, and persevered. The fire has not consumed you, the waters have not drowned you, and the storms have not broken you. Instead, every trial became a stepping stone, every disappointment a hidden classroom, every delay a tool of divine alignment. You are walking now not as the same person who entered the storm, but as one refined, sharpened, and strengthened. Your journey is marked with scars, but these are not symbols of defeat. They are seals of survival. They whisper to every spirit watching, this one did not bow. This one did not quit. This one still stands. Heaven sees those marks and crowns them with honor, for they prove the authenticity of your calling. Anyone can claim to be chosen, but scars are the signature of the true ones. The Word of God declares in the book of Romans chapter 8 verse 37, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. Chosen one. You are not merely a survivor, you are more than a conqueror. Survival is when you crawl out of the storm breathing. Conquest is when you walk out carrying treasure. And you, beloved, are carrying more than you realize. Out of every season of pain, you have gathered wisdom. Out of every rejection, you have gathered discernment. Out of every night of weeping, you have gathered strength. These are treasures more valuable than silver or gold. Look within you and see it clearly. You speak differently now. You perceive differently now. You carry a depth in your eyes, a fire in your spirit, and an authority in your words that cannot be manufactured. It was forged only by enduring what others could not. That is why the darkness feared you. That is why you were targeted so fiercely. The enemy does not waste weapons on empty vessels. He fears the ones carrying oil. And your oil, chosen one,
Are you
is
hollering for
rare.
me?
It is not cheap, not common, not easily replicated. It was purchased through long nights, whispered prayers, silent tears, and unwavering obedience. Heaven values it deeply, and the earth desperately needs it. The fragrance of your oil carries healing, deliverance, and breakthrough for others who are lost. Do not diminish what you carry. Do not downplay the weight of your journey. You were not simply walking through random chaos. You were being prepared as a vessel of glory. Think of Moses, who spent 40 years in obscurity before stepping into visibility. Think of Esther, hidden until her moment arrived. Think of Joseph, imprisoned before being exalted. Each one carried scars, and each one's scars became the foundation for their calling. So too, with you, chosen one. The road ahead will not be without resistance, but your foundation is now unshakable. You have been trained in secret, and heaven trusts you with visibility. That trust is no small matter. To be trusted by God with influence, with responsibility, with visibility, that is the true reward of endurance. You have proven faithful with little, and now much will be entrusted to you. Lift your eyes, beloved, for the horizon is glowing with a dawn you did not expect to see so soon. The promises once distant are drawing near. The visions once dim are sharpening into clarity. The dreams once shelved are awakening with power. You are stepping not into random opportunity, but into divine orchestration. The table is being prepared before you. Yes, even in the presence of your enemies, those who doubted, who mocked, who dismissed you, will watch as heaven sets the table of abundance. Yet your heart must remain steady, humble, and pure. For abundance is not the final goal, it is a tool. The true goal is impact, service, obedience to the one who crowned you. And hear this truth: what once broke you will now bow to you. The storms that terrified you will now serve as testimonies. The prisons that confined you will now become platforms of freedom for others. The pits that tried to bury you will now become wells from which others draw hope. Nothing you endured is wasted. Chosen one, your scars are not liabilities, they are credentials. They qualify you to speak into darkness with authority. When you say, God is faithful, it is not theory, it is testimony. When you declare victory is certain, it is not borrowed, it is lived. Your very life has become a sermon. Your journey, a living prophecy. Your survival, a declaration of heaven's power. But do not forget, being chosen does not mean ease. It means responsibility. The crown is not decoration, it is weight. The oil is not perfume, it is fuel for fire. The throne is not comfort, it is assignment. Heaven has marked you not to sit idly, but to shine, to fight, to lead, to love, to lift. And yet, in all this weight, you are not alone. The same hand that carried you through storms carries you still. The same voice that whispered in darkness will guide you in light. The same power that raised Christ from the dead dwells in you, empowering you for every step ahead. Chosen one. This season is one of visibility, but do not mistake it for self-glory. The spotlight is not for you, it is for him. Every crown laid on your head must one day be cast at his feet. Every victory must echo his name. Every door that opens must advance his kingdom. Keep this perspective, and you will remain unshakable, untouchable, unstoppable. And so, beloved, stand tall. Let your scars shine as jewels. Let your story roar as testimony. Let your oil flow freely, for heaven has declared it. You are not just surviving, you are conquering. And every step forward now is not uncertain. It is destiny unfolding before your eyes. Your scars are holy. Your crown is secure. Your oil is flowing. Your time is now. Chosen one. When heaven looks at you, it does not see the broken pieces you once carried. It sees the masterpiece that has emerged from them. You are not the fragments of your failures, but the fusion of faith, endurance, and grace. What others dismissed as your end has become the very evidence that you are marked for more. The journey was never about your destruction, it was about your unveiling. Think of how a tapestry is woven. From the underside, all you see are knots, tangles, and colors that make no sense. Yet, when you flip it, a picture of breathtaking order appears. That has been your story. For so long you saw only the tangles, the setbacks, the betrayals, the unanswered questions. But heaven was weaving, line by line, pain by pain, joy by joy. And now the picture begins to emerge. And it is glorious. When you step back, chosen one, you begin to see the artistry of heaven. What once felt like chaos was actually color. What once felt like knots were necessary anchors. The betrayals that cut you became the darker shades that made the lighter threads shine brighter. The unanswered questions became the outlines that framed the masterpiece. Without them, the picture would lack depth. With them, the tapestry carries beauty impossible to imitate. And here is the mystery. The masterpiece was never woven for you alone. The tapestry of your life is designed to hang where others can see it and draw strength. When they behold your survival, they see hope. When they touch the threads of your endurance, they feel courage. What heaven has woven in your private pain will become public encouragement. Your story is not just decoration, it is revelation for many still tangled in knots. The Word of God declares in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Chosen one." The plans of heaven have not wavered, even when you doubted, even when you wept, even when you almost walked away. His plan remained. And that plan was not for harm, not for loss, not for despair. It was for a future filled with hope, a path filled with glory, a destiny wrapped in promise. Look at the mountains, how they stand unmoved through centuries of storms. Look at the seas, how they roar and retreat by command of the unseen hand. Look at the stars, how they shine in silent obedience to their Maker. If creation itself has not been abandoned, how much more you, who are crowned as His beloved? You were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. You were always carried. Chosen one. There is power in perspective. When you looked at your trials through the eyes of fear, all you saw was impossibility. But when you view them through heaven's lens,
What? No way, man.
you
I
see
fucking fixed
preparation.
it, bro.
The rejection that once scarred you now reveals protection. The delay that once frustrated you now reveals alignment. The silence that once crushed you now reveals intimacy. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was random. Everything was orchestrated with divine care. You are not fragile clay left unfinished. You are a vessel completed in the fire. The cracks that remain are not flaws but channels for the oil to pour out. They remind you that your strength is not your own, your glory not self-made. They are testimonies of grace, evidence that heaven's hand has always held you. Chosen one, hear this. Your best days are not behind you. The horizon ahead glows with promise. The nights you thought endless are already giving way to dawn. And this dawn is not ordinary, it is charged with acceleration. The years you thought wasted are being redeemed. The opportunities you thought lost are being restored. The dreams you thought dead are being resurrected. Heaven redeems time, and heaven has chosen to redeem yours. Consider the story of Job. After loss, after devastation, after a season where all seemed stripped away, heaven restored him with double. That same